When you can't make it to City Hall or the school board meetings, local journalists from BrainerdDispatch.com will be there to report the facts and get your questions answered. Local news works for you. Stay up to date at BrainerdDispatch.com. Good afternoon, Brainerd Lakes area. It's Tuesday, January 20th. I'm Dylan Howard with your Brainerd Dispatch Minute, the weekday podcast of the Brainerd Dispatch, brought to you by Rayboyne and Francis Law Firm, catching you up on the news of the Brainerd Lakes area. Here are today's top local headlines. But first, let's hear from our sponsor.
The Rayboyne and Francis Law Firm, annoying insurers one company at a time.
Rayboyne Francis gets it done. 828-9211.
A cost summary for the proposed Highway 371 overpass project noted the City of Baxter may be responsible for $4 million. Those costs were outlined in a January 14th memo from city staff to the mayor and council. It included the potential to assess $1.6 million of those costs to taxpayers. Staff noted the city has potential funding sources available that would not adversely affect the taxpayers of Baxter. The council is expected to vote on municipal consent for the project tonight. The total cost is estimated at $58 million. Managing editor Renee Richardson has more on the overpass in today's e-edition and at BrainerdDispatch.com. Plans are changing slightly for an apartment complex planned for South Brainerd. The Voyager Heights project previously proposed 5 apartment buildings of 38 units each on the northwest corner of Business 371 and Greenwood Street. After an environmental study, 2 of the buildings will now be combined into one larger building of 62 units, reducing the overall units from 190 to 176. Brainerd City Council members approved the request for amendment to the project earlier this month. The final plat is expected to go in front of the Planning Commission tomorrow. Teresa Burke has the full story in today's Dispatch e-edition and online. Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe Chief Executive Virgil Wind has dubbed 2025 the Year of the Child. Wind recently gave the tribe's 42nd annual State of the Band address at the Grand Casino Mille Lacs in Onamia. The band pledged to update its schools in 2025 and did so by hiring more teachers in early education classrooms and expanding educational programming across its 3 districts. That expansion includes the addition of a new early education program in District 3, located east of Hinckley. The band also secured $19 million from the Bureau of Indian Education. The money will go toward remodeling 2 tribal schools. Read more from Wind's address in today's Dispatch e-edition. From former Dispatch publisher Terry McCullough's column, this was Brainerd Exploring the Dispatch Archives. Here's today's tidbit of local history, brought to you by Mills Automotive Group. 100 years ago today in 1926, the Dispatch reported that the annual ice harvest by the Brainerd Ice Company has completed cutting 5,000 tons from the 24-inch thick ice on Rice Lake. The 2 ice houses were moved from West Laurel Street to the shore of the lake, and the ice was moved in by using a pulley attachment powered by a Dodge car. Thus, no teams of horses were needed. For a daily dose of This Was Brainerd, visit BrainerdDispatch.com or find McCullough's column in the newspaper or e-edition. Now here's today's Lakes Area forecast, brought to you by J&N Tree Service and Landscaping.
Storm Tracker. Here's the forecast for the Brainerd area. As we take you into your Tuesday across Minnesota Lakes Country, we'll look out for overcast skies and afternoon highs near 10 degrees. There could be a few flurries and maybe a stray snow shower in the second half of the day. Better chances for those, say, to the south and southwest. Otherwise, we'll look out for southwesterly winds on the light side, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Into tonight, we'll still keep the cloudy skies going with a few flurries and snow showers possible at times. Overnight low reaches down to about 4 degrees. For the day tomorrow on your Wednesday, we'll look out for a better chance of snow showers, especially in the morning hours, and afternoon highs of 18 degrees with a bit of a breeze out of the west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Then on Thursday, temperatures start to tumble and we end the week below 0. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Robert Daly.
Thanks to Mills Automotive Group, Rayboyne and Francis Law Firm, and J&N Tree Service and Landscaping for their support. And thank you for listening to the Brainerd Dispatch Minute. For more news throughout the day and for information on becoming a subscriber, visit BrainerdDispatch.com. Have a great day, stay warm, and we'll catch you tomorrow.